This video was originally broadcast live on Twitch during Decaf Jedi's first year as a streamer. Expect janky video, questionable audio, and the usual poor gameplay. Enjoy!
Hey, good evening and welcome to Retro Adventure Wednesday. Tonight I'm going to be playing a bit of an odd game. I'm playing Scooby-Doo Mystery, a point-and-click adventure game released for the Sega Genesis, Joinks, in 1995. What's interesting about this game to me, and I think this will become apparent as soon as we start it up, is how clearly inspired the developers of this game were by Day of the Tentacle. And I think maybe to a lesser degree by Sam and Max Hit the Road, but you see some influences there as well. The graphics in particular just feel like so straight out of Day of the Tentacle that it's kind of fascinating. Also, you just don't see a lot of point-and-click adventures on platforms like the Genesis, so that makes it sort of fun too. Throw in a little bit of mystery solving with meddling kids, and what more could you ask for out of a game? So I'm going to just jump right in. The game is divided into a couple of standalone mysteries, so it's sort of two short adventure games in one. We'll see if we decide to tackle both of them tonight. I might just jump in on one and save the other for another time. We'll see how it's going. I'm actually going to be cheating my way through with a walkthrough. I want to see as much of these games as possible. Whoa, there's the sticker already, Velma's Jinky sticker. But yeah, I want to see as much as possible, so I'll probably cheat my way through with a walkthrough at some point. I did create a couple of special custom stickers just for tonight's stream to celebrate a Velma sticker and a Scoob and Shaggy sticker. So feel free to have fun with those. You can just hover over the video window. You'll see the sticker interface, and for a few bits, you too can throw a sticker onto the screen for a few seconds.
Man, this is Spooksville.
This is Spooksville. So, all right, let's get rolling and jump right in. Thanks for joining me. It's got the Hanna-Barbera seal of quality. Acclaim and Sunsoft, how could you go wrong? Hey Ben, thanks for dropping by. Oh wow, thank you for gifting those subs. That's awesome, Turtle Tomorrow, I appreciate it. It's really cool. Oh hey Grayson, good to see you. Alright, so let's jump in. We're going to start, as I said, there are a couple of options. Blake's Hotel and Ha Ha Carnival. And I think we will do Blake's Hotel, if I can figure out what button makes it go. There we go. Start Blake's Hotel. It was really nice of your Uncle Blake to let us spend the weekend at his hotel, Daphne. He says the snow is great this time of year. Can't wait to hit the slopes. No skiing for me, thanks. Like, skiing gets you broken legs. I'm not going to do the Shaggy voice. Right, broken legs. Jinkies, you guys are such cowards. What are you going to do with yourselves all weekend if you don't ski with us? These are like different episodes. Yeah, basically. Room service. Rah, rah. Hello, room service. Another pizza, please. 2 pizzas. To each his own, guys. Look at how sad Fred looks to be here. That hallway is very Day of the Tentacle. Hi, kids. Looks like you'll have the place all to yourself. Really, I thought this was a busy time of year. It is. Only this blasted ghost has been scaring off all my customers. If this keeps up, I'll be bankrupt. Ghost? I knew I shouldn't have said anything. You don't believe in ghosts, Uncle Blake. Speak for yourself, Fred. Uncle Blake, tell us all about this ghost. Not much to tell. He showed up about a month ago and started running me broke. The gardener claims he's a ghost of an ancient chieftain. This could get dicey. Who's the ancient chieftain? A long time ago, the Indians used this place as a burial ground. Alright, this could be culturally insensitive. Oh, you mean like from India? Shaggy's gonna call him out. No, silly, he means Native Americans. The ancient chieftain was a famous warrior around these parts 200 years ago. They say he's buried nearby. Why would the ghost of an ancient chieftain be haunting you? I don't know for certain. But the gardener claims the chieftain doesn't like his land being used for a hotel. What I can't figure out is how come it took so long for him to get mad about it. Where was this ghost last seen? The cook saw him across the river just yesterday. Come on, guys, let's check out that area. Not me. I'm not going anywhere near any ghosts. I'm going to hit room service. My Shaggy sounds more like Scooby, doesn't it? I just need to stop. Sorry, son. The staff all quit last week. The only ones who stayed were the cook and the gardener. If you talk to the cook nicely, maybe he'll make you something to eat. Let's move inside where it's warm, Make yourselves at home. I have some work to do. He's kind of got that Colossus and X-Men thing going on. Alright, so now we're in the game, and as you can see, the interface is very sort of classic LucasArts. Let's see, if I push a button, I can move back and forth between my inventory and some other stuff. Creepy picture, the eyes look weird. Wow, I wonder if someone will be looking at us through the eyes and they'll follow us around and stuff. It automatically chooses a verb when you hover over something, but you can also choose a custom verb. The bell doesn't work. Like, for instance, I could eat Scooby. No, it won't let me eat Scooby, will it? Let's try again. Eat that zebra. Eat the fire. Get real, even I won't eat that. Eat zebra. Wonder who they'll get to push the gum now. There is a nice reference to the Fruit Stripes bubblegum mascot. An unexpected pop culture reference, to be sure. A walkthrough says I want to go check out this office, which in my opinion is also a very Day of the Tentacle looking space. So this plaque. To Rudolph L. Blake, in appreciation for his many contributions to the Native American Museum. I feel like we are just counting down to some sort of culturally insensitive moment here. I'm going to trust that this game from 1995 is going to be sensitive here. Oh yeah, the dithering does give it a little bit of that Monkey Island 2 vibe, I agree. Let's take this heater. So Shaggy is now carrying a heater that was just plugged in his pocket. So good start there. It was more like a saunter through. Yeah, I'm taking this easy. I'm not speed running this or anything. They're scissors, you know, for cutting stuff, says Shag. Like pizza. Oh, that Shaggy. He never gives up, does he? All right, we took some scissors. We got the heater. So there's a chalkboard that says help on it. Zoinks! That was like Uncle Blake's writing. It is a great walking animation. I love a good walking animation. I still think Sam from Sam and Max Hit the Road has the greatest walking animation in video game history. But Shaggy's is pretty great. I think for a 16-bit game, this captures a little bit of the feel of the cartoons for the most part. This is the most Day of the Tentacle looking hallway I think you could possibly design. Ruh-roh. Oh, we're gonna get the classic door scene. This is why you pay $49 for a Scooby-Doo game. Old Fright Face nearly had us. Okay. Supposedly, we open every one of these doors to eventually open the door at the end of the hallway. We finally lost Creepy Joe. Now it seems less woke. Ugh. Alright, let's try opening a different one. See if it really does. It's like he just gave up. We're too smart for him. Alright. Oh, there's the two Scoobies running into each other. Scooby's pointing at doors. I wonder if that's what I actually need to do. Or if Scooby's just pointing randomly. Zoinks! This is fairly cinematic for a Genesis game. You sure looked mad that time. Let's see if by chance this door's... It's locked. Okay, which ones haven't I been in yet? Aha! So I guess that's the solution, weirdly. I think if I were a kid, especially if I were a young kid who'd maybe be a little afraid of that ghost character, I may not like that approach of having to open every door and be chased every time. But here we go. All right, so we have made it into what appears to be the gardener's room. I know that because it says the gardener's room at the top of the screen. Is that a painting with actual smoke coming out of the chimney, like into the real world? Oh, there's an air freshener too, huh? You used to have one of these hung up in the mystery machine. Well, I bet you did. Let's take that air freshener. All right. So we do have our inventory represented as images here in classic LucasArts style. What else is in this drawer? It's a book. This book tells how to read some funky writing. Unfortunately, there's not a good way, as far as I know, to shuffle through the verbs. So you have to do it manually every pass. Let's see. Oh, look at this. You can actually take a bed spring. A lot of stuff in these rooms. Usually I feel like in an adventure game, if you get one item out of a room, you're doing pretty well. Okay, so now we have some antacid. What can I look at in here? Ooh, poison oak. Yikes, and this guy's the gardener. I don't trust this gardener. But I am going to attempt to eat some poison ivy. Or poison oak. Okay, let's see. What else do I need to do in this room? I got the antacid, I got the bed spring, I got the book, I got the air freshener. And now I need to leave. Oh, eat television. Let's look at the television. It's just too ugly. He can't even be bothered. It's like, no, I'm not looking at a television. Never. Okay, Shag. Let's get out of here. Okay, this is an exit down here, apparently. Hey, it's a cook. The scene looks very Day of the Tentacle to me for some reason as well. Whole game does. I'm just gonna say that the entire game. Oh, so you try to look at the cook, it just says he's too ugly? Not cool. Let's talk to the cook. Mr. Cook? Oh, it is another painting with the art escaping the border. There is more art direction in this game than you would really expect from from a Genesis game. Especially what one imagines is Lassen's title that was churned out in maybe a matter of months. Kids look well fed. Buzz off. You can just make us a quick hamburger. I need a pizza. Some cook you are, leaving poor kids to starve. Oh, forget it. Don't come back. No, now I've decided this guy's the evil guy. He's rude. It's a bad start. Push. Radio? Open. Radio. Ah, there's a battery. That key does look important. Let's see if we can get a shot at it. Take. Key. Cook chop me to pieces if I go back there. Okay, so it's going to be a deal with the cook kind of scenario, eh? Bottle of oil? Olive oil. Wonder if it's okay to drink. Man, Shaggy's having it rough here. This interface is a little bit brutal to work with. So we have some olive oil now. Just to recap, Shaggy is currently carrying around a bed spring, some antacid, a battery, some olive oil. Things are getting a little weird. But we're going to do this. Alright, what do we need to do now? Okay, so let's try this move. My walkthrough says I need to eat the antacid, apparently. How do I use my inventory? So let's eat antacid. Gosh, kid, you really do need food. I'll get you some right now. Okay. It's an interesting puzzle solution. Oh no. I can't move fast enough. What's gonna happen? The solution was I ate some antacid, which made my stomach bloat up to strange, inhuman proportions. At which point the cook freaked out a little bit and ran off to get me some food because he was worried that I was so hungry my stomach was inflating like a balloon, as the human stomach does. Okay. Oops, there's also apparently a cabinet that has a can opener in it. A can opener? Can I look at this great chicken picture? No, it's just nothing. Okay, I think that's all we need there. Now we're ready to go outside. There's a bear. Seems dangerous. Hey, look at that snowman. I think part of what reminds me so much of Day of the Tentacle is things like these askew angles on all the buildings. Like that window has big Day of the Tentacle vibes. There's actually a, oh no, routine to your command, eat battery. Oof, here we go. Thank you for redeeming that. I forgot that I had those commands. Okay. The challenge of this will be less choking down a battery and more mastering the interface. Get real, even I won't eat that. Oh well. That's a good point though. There are some special commands you can redeem with the channel points. They're almost as fun as the stickers, including the custom Scooby-Doo stickers created just for this stream. A labor of love indeed. Okay, so apparently I'm going to destroy... Actually, let's play around a little here. Look at Snowman. Created crystalline... Whoa! An accreted... Okay, let me get that again. An accreted crystalline water homologue. That is a great line. I'll take it. Okay, but he doesn't look like the conversational type to me. Hey, Snowman dude. See what I mean? Okay, let's use the shovel with Snowman. Sorry about this, Mr. Snowman, but we all have to make our sacrifices for the good of Blake's Hotel. Do we all have to? It feels like we've involved ourselves in this by choice. Scoob says ruh-roh. Cowabunga. Man. Okay. I like how Shaggy scratches his butt as a idle animation. Take Frozen Bell. No indication looking at or interacting with the snowman. He's leaving the hat as a memorial. That's dark. No, that was just like, hey, I wonder if, you know how it is after you build a snowman and you don't want to watch it melt. You just smash it with a shovel like we all did when we were kids. I think it's referencing that common childhood memory that we've all shared. So that's probably what you're supposed to rely on there. The feeling on a cold winter's morn of smashing the snowman you just made with your dad's snow shovel. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the right. I think it is just a mash inventory items on other things sort of scenario. I don't think that was signposted in any way, which when I tested this game out just to get a feel for it, I quickly realized that seemed to be the case on a lot of this stuff, like the eating an acid earlier as an example, and quickly decided this was not going to be a blind playthrough and that I would instead use a walkthrough to preserve my sanity. I can't open it with that lock on it. Good point. Okay, go back to the hallway. Yeah, you'd really think so. I mean, this is a fairly challenging adventure game so far in its moon logic, and we're, like 15 minutes into actually playing it. I would think a kid would quickly grow tired of this. There's an SNES version of this game, but it's more of a platformer than an adventure. It's during that weird period where companies would release just two totally different games for different platforms, and the Super Nintendo version is much more actiony. Are we sure it's a kid's game rather than just a Scooby game? That's a good point. Shaggy has an idea. Nice animations here. Look at that. All right, we're in the kitchen. Let's take this pot. Sweet. And then there are apparently some beads over here. A meal fit for a king. An industrial-sized can of chili. You gotta love that. Take some chili. Now let's look at this note on the fridge. Eggs, cheese, bread, milk. Sounds like a shopping list. Let's see here. What else do we need to do when we're in this room? I guess we should open the fridge. Empty. How can it be empty? It's a refrigerator. I feel so betrayed. I'm right there with you, Shaggy. So let's see here. Let's look at the flour. Hey, there's some light back there. Oh, interesting. Well, I think this is the other side of that creepy painting in the lobby. Oh, now this is some classic Scooby-Doo action. Look at Peephole. Shh, listen, Scoob. Did you get Blake? Of course. He's in the dungeon. There's a dungeon. I don't trust you. I want to see for myself. These guys have the same voice. Then see. Here's the instructions on how to get down there. Got it. Now get rid of that before someone sees it. Of course. No one will ever see it now. Haha, now that it's been burned by fire. We have to get that note and find Uncle Blake, Scoob. Like. Wow. Alrighty. So we've looked through the peephole. What else do we need to do here? Okay, this is going to be a good lesson to teach kids. If Maniac Mansion offered you the option to microwave a hamster, here we are going to tell kids to use... Oops, if I can figure out how to use the interface. Use frozen bell with microwave. I'm sure that metal bell won't cause any trouble in the microwave. The ice will melt. Everything will be fine. No big deal. Use microwave. Oops. Oh wait, so that just did it? Now I have a bell? I got shocked, but it's no biggie? Or maybe not? I guess I need to open the microwave still, huh? Open microwave. Yep, there's an unfrozen bell. Just like what happened in real life. I guess at least they showed Shaggy getting shocked, which helps deal with some of the repercussions when a kid does that. Now let's use the pot. use the pot is a edgy Scooby-Doo joke from the 1990s, when it was cool to like speculate that maybe Shaggy smoked the reefer. Uh-oh, microwave battery. We've got a big request here. Let me fill up this pot first. Now we have a pot of water. But you're right, if we're going to carry around a battery, it only makes sense to save. I hope that I'm saving. I'm trusting my emulator's saving. If it doesn't, this is all Ben's fault. Oh wait, that's the can of chili. Dang it. Use... No, I don't want to do any of these things anymore. Okay. I can redeem this. I have no idea if it has deaths. Okay. I assumed it didn't have deaths because of the LucasArts vibe, but that's all just speculation, I guess, now that I think about it. How would you suggest I use that? So, sounds like we have a generic response. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, channel points aren't refundable. Use the pot with the kitchen sink and push the refrigerator. Oh, here we go. Push the refrigerator. Better close it first. Oh, thank you for doing that automatically, game. There's a soda tab. The top from a soda can. Cool, I collect these. What a weirdo. Collecting soda can tops. Okay. If you're just joining us, we're playing Scooby-Doo Mystery tonight, 1995 Genesis game, a point-and-click adventure that clearly was made by people who loved but didn't fully understand Day of the Tentacle and other LucasArts classics. If you're just joining me, feel free to enjoy the custom Scooby-Doo stickers. They're available to slap on the stream by hovering over the video window and spending a few bits to do that. If you're a fan of the retro adventure games, I stream one every Wednesday night. Appreciate the follows, the subscribes, all that sort of good stuff. But for now, I believe, we have a couple of more tasks in here. This is an incredibly complicated game. We are going to use the can opener with the chili. That makes sense. Slurp. Poor chili never had a chance. Alright, so we just ate an entire can of uncooked chili. Good, 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 good. Now we're going to use the soda tab with the battery, just like you would. You'd be able to figure this out if you were like an 8-year-old kid whose aunt got him this game for Christmas. Cool. So now we have a battery with a soda tab on it. Can I look at that or no? Yeah, look at soda tab and battery, please, game. I have a cunning plan. Hey, Retro Glazy, thanks for dropping by. So Shaggy has a plan, and that's why he did it. And the person who wrote this walkthrough has a plan, and that's why I did it. But right now, I really don't know why any of this is happening. Hey, where'd you go? Made you a sandwich, but you're gone, so I ate it. To get out of here before I get really mad. Okay, so go back outside. Let's see if this key is what we need to use here. Snoring bear is making me a little nervous. Sadly, I don't have any weapons really yet, except for that shovel. How would you suggest I use that? I don't know. I thought maybe Shaggy, you could just like put the key in the lock. Maybe it works on this lock instead. Yeah, everyone should check out the Game Boy Color Scooby-Doo Adventure Game 2. It's even wilder in the sense that it's basically just Maniac Mansion. There's a mad scientist who kidnaps Daphne and locks her up to a machine in the basement of his mansion, and then you switch between the various members of the Scooby Gang in order to rescue her. It is just Maniac Mansion, only with Scooby-Doo for the Game Boy Color. I have no idea why these games were made and why they chose to borrow so heavily from LucasArts, but there you go. Okay, stuff in the shed. Weed killer. All right. We have quite an eclectic collection of junk at this point. That's good adventure game design. Oh wait, let's take the crowbar. I always feel better in a game when I have a crowbar. Or if I can get that nail. Can't pick that up, dude. Can I use the crowbar on the nail? How would you suggest I do that? You just use it like a crowbar, dude. Is that a water hose? No, work gloves. Okay, so we have the work gloves, the crowbar, the weed killer. Now I think we use the crowbar, yeah, to get into this celery-looking thing. Not celery, cellar-esque, I suppose. Celery is a word. Use crowbar with locked doors. Okay. Now let's see what's down there. Okay, basement time. I don't know what this hook's all about. It's just too ugly. I love that that's the default response to looking at things, that the game doesn't have a response written for. Shaggy just says it's too ugly to look at. Shaggy will tolerate nothing but beauty. Beauty of a giant submarine sandwich, the length of his entire body. That's beauty. And Shaggy has no time for this. More of that giant looking screwdriver there is something I should try to take. I like the AI Scooby is just wandering around pointing at stuff. He looks like he's going to be a helpful companion, but I think he just literally points at random things in the room. So right now we have a pot of water, an empty chili can, a soda tab hooked up to a battery, some weed killer, a screwdriver, extension cord, some work gloves, a crowbar. We have we have a cowbell, some beads, a shovel, and a can opener. Oh, wait, and more. A key, some olive oil, some antacid, and a bed spring. This is one of the more eclectic collections of adventure game junk I think that I've ever accumulated, but there you go. I'm sure it's all going to start coming together soon. So let's see. Wonder where these stairs go. Up seems to be the answer. Zoinks, a trap door. Must be how they got Uncle Blake. Oh, trap doors. I like it. Secret passages. What more could you want? Let's douse the fire where they threw the note in. During our peephole sequence earlier. All right. Oh, there's the crumpled note in the back, I guess. All right, take crumpled note. Now, let's look at that. Fifth bottle from the left, third bottle down. Fifth from left, They're down. Okay. Let's return to the gardener's room. Oh wait, the gardener's room's upstairs, isn't it? Thank you for putting that in the chat, just in case we need it later. Okay, so we're back in the gardener's rooms. Okay, we're going to use the work gloves. Pick up some poison oak. I like it. These old gloves will protect my hands from the mega itching. Okay, now we're carrying around poison oak. Leaves of 3, leave it be. Leaves of 4, eat some more. Return to the kitchen. That's not the kitchen. Okay, now that I'm here in the kitchen, this is not the kitchen either. That is the chef's dining room, diner area. How do I get to the kitchen? I've forgotten how to access the kitchen. Well, I guess last time I distracted him and just walked back there. Nope. It would be really nice if there was a little bit more variety in the music, huh? How do I get back to the kitchen again? Oh, Shaggy notices the trap door every time he comes out of it. That's fun. Oh, the dumbwaiter. That's right. I think I know there's a way down there. The dumbwaiter. Shaggy has an idea. Get in there, Scoob. Again, none of these puzzles are really signposted. There's no real clue along the way how you're supposed to proceed on any of this. Let's see. The walkthrough says, return to the kitchen and use the screwdriver on the vent cover. It is using Mega SG. Thanks for asking. And I'm using my Xbox 3, or I guess my Xbox One controller that's emulating a 3 button. So, yeah. Thanks for joining. Oh, there's the vent cover. Didn't know this was over here. All right, let's use a screwdriver on that. There we go. And then apparently I'm going to take those termites that are digging around on the other side. I'm going to put them in an empty chili can, as one does. That's it, dudes. Dinner time. Yeah, the controls are basically the D-pad moves around. A button brings up your cursor. B button toggles between your commands and your inventory. And then C button, I guess, emulates A button. Okay, so now we have the termites. Now we're going to go back outside. I'm pretty sure I'd have to double. It's Mega SG, I'm almost certain. Yeah, the one that Pushing Buttons Doc mentioned. I switched back and forth between a couple and had varying degrees of success with them. I'll double check that before I end the stream though and let everybody know. Yeah, this is bad. I'm running it through RetroArch, and I didn't pay close attention to which emulator I chose, so y'all have to get a better answer to that question. I'm sorry. I usually don't play around much with Sega games, and don't know their games nearly as well. Okay, Shaggy's jumping on bed springs now. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to take the Christmas lights. Again, this is sort of a wild puzzle. Okay, so I use the bed spring. And then I take the Christmas lights. Did I get one? Yes. Okay, so take the Christmas lights, use the extension cord with the outlet, then use the heater with the extension cord. Okay, use extension cord with outlet. I know that I'm increasingly old and incapable of solving adventure games on my own, but I really feel like this would be a tough game for a kid. And I can only assume they had kids in mind when they created it. Oh, there's the heater. Use heater with extension cord. Okay, we're going to warm up the bear, I guess, so he no longer hibernates. Okay, now the bear is awake. Okay, get this. We're going to use the light bulb with the soda tab and the battery. Oh, this is unbelievable. So, dig this. We're gonna use the battery with the soda tab attached to it with a Christmas light. Okay, now it's lit up. And then we're going to use the poison oak with the bear. Okay, so he scratches his back on that idol. It falls down. Don't know why we would need to do that. Okay, so let's see here. Now we can walk across the river. Oh, it really does. Yeah, the controller makes everything about it just that much more difficult, having to drag around inventory items. Yeah, if you had a mouse interface, you could brute force through these puzzles. Yeah, why would a kid think that? Why would an adult think that? Why would someone who like missed one day during the brainstorming sessions of this puzzle on the dev team, like they had a dentist appointment, they came back to work later that day, and they're like, hey, how do we figure out how to deal with the bear? And everyone was like, well, you know, the Christmas lights and you know, the totem pole and the heater and the extension cord. Just trust us, we got a solution. And it's just a kid's game. They're probably just going to rent it for one weekend from Blockbuster, and they don't have to finish it. We don't need them to love it, we just need them to rent it. This was like the ultimate rental game. How far is this straight from adventure game standards? I feel like this is a little more brutal than the average adventure game at some level, but then again, I came off of being part of a Codename Iceman stream just last night with some of the people that have been kind enough to join us here. So, yeah, that's, it's nothing compared to that. This is like pure joy. Okay, so now we can use the fishing pole. That's not a surprise, right? Use pole. Okay, what am I trying to catch? So you fish out a doll. Okay, so we're just going to keep using it until a doll comes up. We have no way of knowing that we're supposed to find a doll here. Like, if you're a kid, you might just think this is a funny bit where Shaggy fishes and pulls out a fish and then Scooby eats it. But no, you just have to keep fishing. There's the doll. Okay, so now we have a doll. Yeah, the chase sequence felt very Scooby-Doo, and I feel like we've lost some of the Scooby-Doo vibes as the game has gone on. The other adventure is set in a carnival. Maybe that'll be more exciting? It's some kind of old doll. Thank you for putting in the effort to write that response. A little more brutal. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so now we have the doll. What does this wild game want me to do next? Yeah, I don't know if there's a submarine piloting sequence, but there is a maze in a few minutes. I don't want to spoil anything or get everybody really excited. So, but yeah, it's coming up. We've got a maze. And I have a bad ASCII map on how to solve it, so you know it's going to go well. We have so many inventory items. Again, brute forcing anything just seems almost impossible. But now we have some rope. Okay, so once we get the rope, return to the lobby. How do I escape? Why can't I leave the room? Oh no. What's happened? Oh, across the aisle. Oh yeah. Now I remember. Thank you. You see, across the authentic idol. Yeah, part of this is not a badly designed game. Part of this is user error as well. So I can't complain about the game and ignore my own shortcomings of remembering how I entered a stream or a scene all of 2 minutes earlier. Okay, so you remember how the bell was broken and we couldn't get the bellhop's attention? Now we're going to use a cowbell. Yes, may I help you? He was standing apparently just a few feet away. But he needed that bell to work. Okay, so now we can... Let's talk to him. We don't get to see many humans in this game. Talk to Bellhop. Excuse me. Yes? Are you from around here? Have you seen Uncle Blake? Aren't you scared of the ghost? Nope, I know a lot about my people's history, and I've never heard of this ancient chieftain character. I think it's all some kind of scam. You seen Uncle Blake? I wish I knew where he was. I need my paycheck. That would be probably my response to if my direct supervisor was kidnapped by an evil ghost. Would be like, yeah, I hope he turns up because I need him to sign my time card, and this is really inconvenient to me. My people have been here for centuries. How do you know that? Seems sort of insensitive, Shaggy. It's my hobby. I've studied our history and collect ancient artifacts, too. Like that Kachina dog you're carrying. Yes, I have one of your, a relic of your culture. What will you give me for it? Or no way, my doll is better. You will not regret this. Oh, it's a goblet. Pretty neat, I think. Well, gotta go. Checkout time is 11 sharp. There's a little bit of humor. They remembered to put in some dialogue in the game. Shaggy the colonizer. Yeah. Return to the basement. Okay, this is gonna be wine bottle time. If by any chance you're just joining us, although it looks like the trend is to be just leaving us, we are playing Scooby-Doo Mystery for the Sega Genesis. Everyone's favorite LucasArts game that wasn't actually designed by LucasArts. It was designed by the wizards at Sunsoft and Acclaim and like Illusion or some other game like that. But now it is time to get in here, and rather than actually pulling on the wine bottles it told us, like third from the right, fifth from the bottom, or whatever, turns out we just pressed the crumpled note up against the wine rack. Yeah, that's gotta be the answer. Okay. At least we have new music. I like the perspective here. Look at that pic that's sort of jutting out into the viewer's face. This is a pretty good theme. I like it. No way, I'm not carrying that heavy thing around. He's been carrying around a space heater this entire game, but you offer him a pick and he's like, no way. Okay, so there's a wheel over here I need to take, I suppose. Take wheel. Ooh, I'm getting a couple of wheels. Does this mean that there's some sort of minecart sequence coming up? Okay, so we have wheels. Take a third wheel just left of the minecart. Oh, there we are. Take this third wheel. Then use the wheels on the minecart. As I was saying earlier, I created a few custom Scooby-Doo stickers for this stream. If you want to slap one onto the stream and break up the monotony of a very slow adventure game, you can just hover over the video screen and spin a few bits and do that. It really does look great. I mean, I would agree 100%, Ben. I think for a Genesis game, or really any game, I mean, if you gave this thing 256 colors to work with, I think it would look as good as most LucasArts games. And honestly, with a little bit of signposting and work on the puzzle design, I don't know that it's necessarily irredeemable there. Hey, it's the Tentacle crew! Hoagie, Bernard, Laverne, making a cameo appearance in a game inspired clearly by their own. Okay, so we have the wheels, use the minecart. Come on, Scooby, let's ride. All right. We're in the mine shaft. Take this hose. Use the hose with the engine. What engine are we talking about here? Probably that engine, huh? Okay, no idea why I would do that. Oh, I guess we're gassing up, huh? We're going to siphon some gasoline here. So we're going to use hose with gas can. Okay. Use the hose of the gas and head right as screen to the pond. The smell is just too bad. Shaggy won't go over there. Scooby will. Scooby likes that nasty smell. Shaggy says no. Okay. So, we picked up that air conditioner way back at the beginning of the... or air freshener. We didn't pick up an air conditioner. We did pick up a space heater. Shaggy hangs it on a branch. I love that. That's actually really good. He hangs an air freshener on a branch, and now he can pass the stinky room. Oh no. Here it is. And I am just now realizing... oh. It's... I want to go on record here saying... the battery with the soda tab and the Christmas light are a flashlight. So we're going to use that to light our way. Great. Now we have a maze. The most fun part of any adventure game. Certainly not something just there to artificially lengthen the experience. Vital for the storytelling process, for ramping up dramatic tension. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, honestly, I mean, with a walkthrough, this game's going to take... this first adventure is going to take a little more than an hour. The second one's going to take a little more than an hour. I feel like for a kid puzzling through this through trial and error, it's the sort of thing that, you know, if it gave them 5 or 6 hours of entertainment, that's not bad for a 1995 console game. Hey, it's the end of the maze. That wasn't bad at all. Once you're out of the maze, you'll be in a tomb, says my walkthrough. And it is indeed a tomb. So walk right and use the weed killer on the killer lettuce. Oh, there's gonna be killer lettuce. I shouldn't have spoiled that. No way am I going through that stuff. Hungarian killer lettuce. Kills in instant. What's a good thing we have? Weed killer. Yeah, I just finished playing King's Quest VII over the last few weeks, where I solved several puzzles with weed killer as well. So this is familiar territory. Oh, yeah, having to go back through the maze. That's a really good point. Yeah, if you were puzzling through this without a walkthrough, yeah. Oh. Sayonara, death lettuce. Okay, so we got rid of that. Now we can enter the dungeon. Okay. This is definitely a dungeon. Look around a little bit. Somebody here has no sense of humor. This kind of looks like the area where you wait in line for the King Kong ride at Universal Studios. Gulp. Looks like at least somebody got out of the cuffs. I do wonder if I will have to walk back through the maze when I'm finished. Oops. Okay, I think we're supposed to use the rope with the cuffs. Not sure. Okay, so I'm gonna use that to climb down, I guess. So use the rope on the cuffs, then use the rope to go down the hole. Seems very safe. Use rope. Hey! Thank heavens, I thought I was... Oh, is it? Thank heavens, I thought I was gonna rot down here. Maybe Velma should change her catchphrase from Jinkies to Kinkies. I wish I didn't say that. Can I start over the stream? I want to take that one back. Everybody stay here. Just reset. We'll start this all over again. Now, let's see here. Oh, you're going to rescue him the sensible, logical way. You're going to... back to 1. We're going to use a chili can full of termites to eat through the stock that he's been put in. Here we go. Oh no! That's horrifying! Free at last! Now let's go get those rapscallions who put me here. Rope, rope! Zoinks! Scoob's in trouble! Alright then, let's get him, son, or let's help him, son. He's gone! What do we do? Better start looking for him. We gotta have something that needs doing. Thanks for the help, Uncle Blake. Okay, return to the tomb. This is quite interesting. Oh, is it now? Let's talk to Uncle Blake. Can't talk to that ancient writing. There we go. What's so interesting? A magic gold medallion hidden here in the tomb. That must be what the rascal's after. That statue over there has something to do with it. But I can't make out what. Okay. Blast, it's no use. I just can't remember what some of these symbols mean. I used to have a book that would help me read them, but it went missing. Come to think of it, that was when this ghost business started. Okay, later. Okay. Let's give... the book to Uncle Blake. That's the book. Now let's see here. Here we are. You have to place a ceremonial goblet in the hands of the statue. They say some magic, then say some magic words, and the medallion will appear. Medallion? Harumph, well, let's use this we have to use this goblet at any rate. I don't believe in this magic tomfoolery. You wouldn't happen to have an Indian ceremonial goblet by any chance, would you, son? Yeah, I do. Okay. Use the goblet with the statue, you say. So many inventory items. Okay, so now I'm supposed to talk to the statue? Hocus pocus. Nothing happens. Abracadabra. Nothing happens. Shazam. You have proven yourself worthy. Zoinks, who said that? Something's happening over here. You may look upon the medallion. Okay. So now I can take... That was it. That was your answer. Welcome to this game. Turn to the shaft and use the switch. That may sure was easier the second time. That is a straight up Monkey Island reference, right? Isn't that used somewhere in there? Okay. Use switch. Now use the mine car. Or mine cart. What calls it a mine car? Okay, we're getting close. Okay, the monster is chasing Scoob. Seems not to be interested in Shaggy. We'll use the medallion with the hook. Is this... Oh no! Let's see who this rascal is. That's it, I guess. Jim the gardener. We found the glowing paint he was using. There it is. And he's not the only one involved. Yeah, like we saw the cook with him through the peephole. We heard everything. Yep, that wraps everything up. No questions on my end. Tribal police, you're under arrest. The bellhop was tribal police the whole time. You kids did great. You should come work for me. Like, thanks but no thanks. I've had enough. Besides, we still have skiing to do. Oh wow, so yeah. Matt Rockerboy Gilbert. Oh, they even got a Gilbert to work on this thing. That's how dedicated to LucasArts they were. Craft Services, Domino's Pizza. Domino's is that spelled correctly? I feel like no. Okay. Is this skippable? Apparently not. So there is another episode here, the Haha Carnival. I think I may jump into it. Again, I'm not going to guarantee I'll finish. This game is a little tough to make it through and a little joyless in the lack of actual dialogue and feedback along the way, but if I can get something as good as that chase sequence through the doors at the beginning of this episode, it might make it worth it. That said, a carnival, which is basically going to make it, you know, more Sam and Max adjacent. Illusion says, thanks for playing. Okay, back to the title screen. We did it, team. Yeah, I think tester and quality assurance may have meant something different in the 1990s than maybe they do today. I think those two terms were used a lot more loosely. Scooby-Doo! Let's play Haha Carnival. episode 2. Thanks again for joining me, everyone. I appreciate it. I usually stream LucasArts and Sierra games, but it was fun to pull out a wild card for a change. Like, man, I can't wait to get there. Drive faster, Fred. Look, Fred, he looks so just over this. Statistics show that people hurrying are 10 times more likely to have an accident, Shaggy. Zoinks. Let's not and say we did. What do you guys want to ride first? The hot dog cart. Yummy. Definitely the roller coaster. I want to ride the paddle boats. I like that one, Daphne. Me too. I'll try the roller coaster later. Such dialogue. Rook, says Scooby. The Ha-Ha Carnival. Like, man, I can smell the food from here. You guys are definitely going to be sick. Like, that's part of the carnival experience, Velma. True. Ruby, Ruby, Roo. That evil clown. No waiting in lines. Velma says creepy. Dead? Like boring, Scoob. Unhip, not happening. Get it? Oh. I'm with Velma. Something feels funny. I don't even see anyone selling tickets. Okay, Shaggy Scooby, you coming? No way. Like, Scooby is allergic to boats. And water. I mean, you're both afraid of the boats. That's right. Not to mention starved. That's Shaggy. Let's meet back here in an hour then, okay? Let's go, girls. Well, Scoob, old buddy, old pal, let's find some food. I like that call to adventure. This is Bear the New Game Plus. This is episode 2. Okay, I love it. Okay. New music? That's nice to hear. Okay, we stole a sign advertising jobs. How big is this game? It's just these 2 episodes, each of which with a walkthrough is about an hour long. I think it's a total of maybe like 20 screens or so. Maybe a little more than that. Let's take some mummy bandages out of the trash can. Makes sense that there'd be mummy bandages in the trash can. Okay, we're going to take this coupon from Madame Zelda. Can I talk to Madame Zelda? Can't talk to that. Okay. That taffy pulling machine just looks like an incredibly upsetting tongue. Okay. Guess I'm taking the taffy though. See if Shaggy has anything fun to say. Oh, let's talk to. Look. Hey, looks like that machine is whipping up something to eat. Wonder how old that taffy is. These are good questions to ask. Okay, we have some taffy. We'll come back and talk to that person in a few minutes. Let's see. Take the bottle and the boat from the water. Oh, it's one of those little remote control boat areas. It's actually a charming thing to commemorate in a carnival game. I like that. I remember those from my childhood. Let's open up the bottle. We get a note. Let's tediously work our way through the interface. Help, I'm being held prisoner in the funhouse. Creepy. Okay, so... the back lot. Hey, it's another bear. This one's one of those Russian dancing bears I've heard so much about. Okay, there's a ladder here apparently. Use ladder to the bungee jump. I guess I'm going to use the taffy probably once I get up here. That feels about right. Okay, from here you'll want to use the ladder to the bungee. Use the bungee harness. This is feeling dangerous. Kids, if you're watching this right now, unsupervised bungee jumping, dangerous. It's fun, it's glamorous, it's cool. You'll be peer pressured to do it someday. But just say no. Unsupervised bungee jumping is just not safe. Here we go. We're doing it though. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be doing something, huh? Maybe? Or is this just Shaggy's laugh now? Not as good as the bungee jumping in Sam and Max. Okay, I need to take the bucket while I'm doing it, apparently. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, got the bucket. We have a bucket now. We're going to use it with this faucet. This should do the trick, says Shaggy. All right. Talk to this dude. Playing a Game Boy? Mr. Roller Coaster Guy? Yes? Yeah, it feels like the puzzles are still moon logic in this half. Is that game you're playing any good? Yep, it's a game about Scooby-Doo. Oh, wow. I have tickets to ride, guy. We'll see you then. Who's this little brat? What you want, mister? Oh, he's got the tickets. We've all seen this kid before. Want to share some with me? Lost all my money on the crane game trying to get the water pistol. These tickets are all I have left. Tragic. How come you're just standing around here? Because I can't figure out what to ride. Well, gotta run. Okay. Hey there, test your strength. Ring the bell and win a prize. So I think the coupon I picked up earlier was for this game. Yeah, ring bell it says. That's a good hint. I like the design on this attendant. Like that's a jaunty character, right? With the hair and the suspenders and the little animation and the smiley face t-shirt. One free shot at the hammer game. How to actually do this? Oh, there's the hammer, I guess. Use hammer with hammer game. Oh, the magnet. It's cheatsy. Give the hammer back to the attendant. Ugh. The interface here really does make this whole thing more just more brutal to get through. Everything is so laborious. Here's your hammer back, Mr. Hammerman. Tough luck, kid. Maybe next time. Okay, so I think we're going to get a little taste of... Oh, we just get to use this coupon as much as we want to. Great. We're going to get a little taste of jerk-ass Shaggy here. So now this time, instead of actually playing the game, apparently we're going to pull down this pole. This'll teach him to play fair. Orbit. You trashed my game. Where's my special prize? Forget it, you cheated. You said to ring the bell. You never said I had to use the hammer. Besides, look who's talking. Fine, smart guy. You win. You get the hammer. Look, what am I going to do with the hammer, man? I want food. The hammer or nothing. Oh, this guy's still willing to bargain. I'll scram before I change my mind. Okay, that's an interesting turn. Okay, we'll have business in here later. With Mr. Full Throttle over there. Okay, we're gonna go back to the back lot. Oh, I almost forgot this game has a great save system at any time you can pause. And just write down that simple code, and you can pick up where you left off. Easy peasy. You just walk past the bear. Okay. That seems like it would be a puzzle. Use balloons with... Apparently I have to use them with Scooby, which feels a little bit Sam and Maxie. We didn't use Scoob at all in the last adventure. Hey Scooby, I have an idea. Oh wow, this seems like animal abuse. Especially since Scooby can talk and presumably has a soul. Okay, we got the coveted magnet that we don't have any reason for actually needing. Okay. Walk right behind the balloon stand. Ooh, would have never figured out there was an area here. Oh, it's a bathysphere. We're heading straight to Rapture, y'all. Here we go. Wouldn't it be great if this just turned into a Sega Genesis Bioshock at this point, starring Shaggy and Scooby? Our only objective right now is to get food, I suppose, and we found that message in a bottle saying someone was being held captive, but that doesn't seem quite actionable yet. We're just having fun. We're just happy to be here. We're just playing adventure games and solving puzzles for the sake of solving puzzles. Why would Scooby and Shaggy need to do anything? At least in the last episode, there was a clear set of, like, objectives put in front of us. But here, that's not so much the case. Open Scooby. No, it won't let me open Scooby. Was curious. Okay, my walkthrough says that I should open the hatch on your left. Ah, there it is. Okay, I don't know how this diving bell is working completely. And the ways of underwater adventures frighten and confuse me, as we saw last night if you watched the Codename Iceman game, but shouldn't, like, water be rushing into this thing? So we're just gonna put Bucket down there and capture an octopus. We'll be fine. I know that we got tap water earlier when we were using that faucet, and that, like most octopi, I bet this is a saltwater octopus, but we'll be fine. Not a big deal. We're going to, okay, this is good. We're going to use magnet with treasure as some magnet. Okay, we have some pieces of 8. This game, y'all. Return to the boardwalk. It's testing me. Whoa. Okay, so what do I need to do now? Return to the boardwalk. And enter the clown's face, says my walkthrough. We'll just enter the clown's face, as you do. Nothing terrifying about that. Oh, it's the fun house. The Hall of Mirrors. Well, this is fun. There was a Hall of Mirrors in King's Quest VII that I just finished playing too. That's a clown. I think we were supposed to do something in there. Okay, we don't want the haunted house yet, I don't think. But this looks pretty interesting. This is a pretty groovy background. Garden variety bolts, says Shaggy. Those are really tight. I'll need something more than my fingers to get them loose. Oh, guess I could magnet them. I'm now off the walkthrough. This is all freestyle. I just suggest I use that. The same way you used it to magically get treasure earlier. Okay. Coward, says Shaggy. Okay. Push the mirror. Okay, this is interesting. So we're going to push the mirror. Let's give him a taste of his own medicine. Okay, so now the clown is scared of himself. Is this a minor key version of I Am Iron Man? Yeah, there's a little bit of this song that I'm pretty sure is just I Am Iron Man from the movie Iron Man, starring Iron Man. Okay, a spark plug. Okay, so we're going to use spark plug with boat. Jam it right here in the back. That's how you make a motorized boat. Now I think we're going to go to the arcade. Or was the arcade? I don't think it was in the back lot, was it? Shaggy has trouble walking into the back lot. No, where was the arcade tent? You're just joining us. We're playing Scooby-Doo Mystery. It is everything I imagined it would be. A game that looks like Day of the Tentacle at times, as well as some other LucasArts games. I pick up a little bit of Monkey Island 2 going on here, along with maybe a little bit of Sam and Max, but lacking a lot of the joy you would find in those games. But we do have a guy who looks like he could be an extra from Full Throttle, so that's nice too. Okay, now we're in the game tent. Look through window 2 of the camera obscura. let's see here. The gang is trapped out on the pond. We have to do something to rescue them, Scoob. Alright, now we have an objective. The gang is trapped. Alright. So that's good to know. Strange way to find that out. Now we're going to use some tokens on the crane game. Oh no. So let's see here. We want that water pistol. Nailed it. Look at that. I no-scoped it. Okay, let's grab that water pistol. Have to talk to this guy. Hey, Mr. Dark Guy. I want to play the dark game. Cough up a ticket. That's not how you spell cough. See ya. Kinda love this guy. Old muscle dude. Strong guy. Mr. Strong Guy? Can't talk right now, kid. This is my workout time. Maybe later. Okay. Hey, look, there are friends. Beware of sea serpent. Okay, so we're going to use the toy boat that we just jammed a spark plug into the back of with the pond. Captain Shaggy to the rescue. This all checks out. This is a reasonable puzzle. We've got to find the manager and warn him about that clown. Let's split up and meet him back here when we find him. Now, at this stage, has the clown done anything other than, like, popped out of a funhouse mirror and scared us, which is sort of the kind of thing you expect to happen in a funhouse scenario? I question all of this. Okay, after the short scene, you'll return to the funhouse and press left to go to the haunted house. Okay, back to the haunted house again. Oh, it turns out it wasn't the bolts that I wanted to take. It was the boots. Supposedly there's a bandage somewhere here I need to pull. My walkthrough says a bandage near the coffin. Let me reread this. Take the boots from the monsters, then pull the bandage near the coffin and return to the funhouse. Oops. Alright, this is getting a little brutal, even with the walkthrough. Or if I need to open the coffin first. Hey, there we go. Alright, now there's a bandage. Whoever wrote this walkthrough in 1998 should be ashamed of themselves. Oh! We unraveled the mummy. The Carnival manager. We thought you were a real mummy. How do we know he's the manager? Were we ever introduced to the manager? Our carnival is still being ruined by that evil clown. I thought clowns are supposed to make people happy. He's not really a clown, he just wants to be one. Listen, can you do me a favor? It's not even a real clown, you guys. It's an imposter clown. Catch him. Thanks. I have to run now and save my carnival. Go meet up with the rest of the gang. After a long story... Okay, the girls now will take the mystery machine and get the police. Don't say it, Fred. Shaggy, you and Scooby stay here and try to trap him. I think I told you not to say that, Fred. Jinkies, you guys are such chickens. Chicken? Come on, Scoob. If we're doomed, we might as well face it now. Okay. So we're back to... the fun house again, and this time we're going to go to the bumper cars. I think this may be an arcade sequence. Thanks for dropping by, Ben. I'm glad you stuck around. We will reconvene with Codename Iceman soon. I feel like we're nearing the end of that arduous journey. Maybe 4 or 5 more streams at most. We're using the taffy with the engine. Okay, that should start up the bumper cars. Ooh, I warn you, that Iceman stream is brutal. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is weird. You like move it around in 8 directions and then press a button to accelerate. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't understand the difference between hitting him and him hitting me. It's just whoever's going faster at the moment of impact. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad arcade sequence. Hey, it's Jim Walls! Hey, Jim! Okay. So I lost? Don't think that's what I was supposed to do. So I think we take it again. Thank you for slapping the stickers. They add joy to my to my otherwise difficult to really relish game experience today. Okay, let's try this again. My walkthrough says to hit him more than he hits me, but I feel like that's a fundamental misunderstanding of how bumper cars work. So this game needed an arcade sequence. Looks like I'm winning this time though, so apparently I've gotten better. This guy's not even a real clown like the manager said. He's a clown like the way people use clown as an insult sometimes. He's never even been to clown college. Got him! He won't be bothering us for a while. Okay, and he dropped that very difficult to see dart. Which apparently we will need. Okay. Back to the front lot, it says. I think we're closing in on wrapping this adventure up. Which is good, because I'm finding myself completely exhausted. Now, this little kid wanted the water pistol earlier. I feel like this section of the game is a little bit less moon logic-y than the first episode we played was. Incrementally. I won the water pistol first try. Oh man, there was only one. I'd love to have a bundle of tickets like that at a carnival. Okay. You remember when carnivals were a thing? It was great. Okay, give the tickets to the dart attendant. So, to the arcade. To the full throttle attendant. Okay. Use the darts he lays on the counter. Some great animation. Okay, I guess I have to keep doing this until I win a teddy bear. Again, the game could probably tell players that that's what's happening. Use, oops. Nope. Use, no, I don't want to use the balloon. Use tickets with guard attendant. Oh. Gotta win the prize. Okay. I guess I give him the tickets. I don't use them on him. There we go. As simple as that. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. Okay. Nothing like repeating things in an adventure game to add some excitement. Maybe third time's the charm. There we go. Here's your prize. Now get lost. All right, we have a teddy bear. And with this teddy bear, for some reason, we are going to hand that over to the dancing bear that we saw earlier, that otherwise has just allowed us to pass freely. Aw, how sweet. We're going to take the ball, of course. Go back to the front lot. Okay, we're in the manager's office. Now that we're here, I'll take his rubber stamp. Which he's apparently cool with. Wow, this is getting pretty elaborate. Oh, wait, where's the arcade? I'm losing track of time and space as this game slowly wears down my psyche. Okay, back to the strong guy. Freeze. Just kidding. Boss says you guys are okay. Great. So we have full employee access now. Scooby's pointing at these papers, which I believe are applications. Okay, and that gives us a rubber stamped application. Let's look at that. Just a job application. It's an accepted application for a job as a clown. Oh, that's going to be our bait. We're going to lure in this fake clown with a contract. Okay. And we're going to pin it right here. Okay, open the trunk below the bulletin board. Yeah, I would still be right now struggling to get through the first episode of this two-parter. But right now, thank you, Walkthrough, for helping me through this somewhat nonsensical adventure. Okay, now we have the wrench, which is what we can use. Get the bolts off the Frankenstein. I should look them up. This is the only one I'm really familiar with. Did they also make the Game Boy Color game too, or was that someone else? Oops. Wrong place. Oh, just this version. That's even stranger then, because like I said, the other one is as Maniac Mansion as Maniac Mansion can be. I just assumed it must be cut from the same cloth. It really is literally a mad scientist captures Daphne and takes her to the basement of his mansion and hooks her up to a brain-sucking machine, which couldn't be any more Maniac Mansion if it tried. Okay, now we have the bolts from the Frankenstein. Okay, let's use some tokens and talk to Madame Zelda. Interesting time to use a close-up. Where's the cotton candy? What is the meaning of life? It is... Ruh-roh. It is... Zoink, she's gonna blow! Oh, wow. They did a close-up for this! What even is this game? Oh, wow. Oh, we'll just take the head. Thank you, Zelda. Wow. I can't believe this is real. What you want, mister? How come you're just standing around here? Because I can't figure out what to ride. Wanna ride the roller coaster with me and Scoob? The one that we saw the clown sabotaging earlier? Scooby here is worth any two dogs, plus you and me makes four. All right. Hey, Mr. Roller Coaster Guy, here we are. Kid is too short. Okay, so we can fix that. We will simply give boots to kid. The game isn't great, but the art design, as much as it borrows from Monkey Island 2, from Day of the Tentacle, is really charming. Still trying to convince this guy to let us ride. Shaggy is spinning some yarn here. dead chickens out. Okay, now we get to go ahead. So all of that was unnecessary. Shaggy reclaims the Frankenstein boots. Uh-oh. Didn't go great. I think we were maybe supposed to grab that brake. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Whoa, that's gonna be a challenge, especially at this interface. So use the brake lever before you go flying off the track. So it's use, maybe, not pull or push. Still, it's a pretty timing critical sequence. I need your guidance right now, Jim Walls. Speak to me. Tell me what I need to do. Okay. So... Oh, there's Jim. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can do this now. Watch. That's all it took. The magic of Jim Walls. In Jim Walls, we are redeemed. Alright. Let's see. So we're going to use the bolts and somehow fix this section of the track. This seems reasonable. There you go. Roller coaster repair. Use the brake to start moving. Okay, so we're gonna have to pull off another timing sequence. Use brake. Oh, come on. It can't really be this. Can it really be this? Okay. Let's try one more time. So now we have to grab another brake as we go by. And now I can't even successfully talk to this guy. I've forgotten how to use the interface, as this game has finally defeated me. I'm going to need a frame perfect run here. Okay, use. There we go. Okay. Open up the shed here. I'm going to take that paintbrush. And we're going to use the brake again. Okay. Let's return to the back lot. It says, I feel like we're nearly at an end. Okay, so... Okay, so this is going to be fun. We're going to use that paintbrush with the bucket that has an octopus in it. And now we have octopus ink on our paintbrush. And then we're going to paint over some sign, allegedly. I'm honestly not sure what I need to do. My walkthrough isn't entirely clear here. It just says use the paintbrush with the sign. Wonder if it's a sign somewhere else. Not that sign. Not that sign. Not that sign. Seriously doubt it's either of those signs, but I guess I should try while I'm here. Apparently this is like the last puzzle in the game, so we're so close to the end, and I am clueless as to what I need to do. Look around a little more. See if there's some other signs we can doctor. I guess these are all options, huh? Use... Oh, wait, do I use it with the sign I've been carrying around this whole time? That's it. I picked up this sign way back at the beginning. Okay. Now use the sign near the cart to attract the clown. Cart. Wow. Okay, so we're going to lure him to this creature that's been swiping at us the whole time, every time we walk by. Okay, I guess this is what's happening. Okay, he's looking in the cage. We're going to use the ball with the dart. No. Use dart with ball. We got him, Scoob. He's probably dead now. Shaggy, Scooby, you guys did great. You two are very brave. Mike, we didn't have a lot of choice. You guys should have asked me for help. Like we tried. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, let's find out who's been ruining my carnival. It's the dark guy. So it was you, Charlie. Been good to you, Charlie. Why? Because I wanted to be a clown. Charlie, you aren't funny. You never have been. That's the funniest thing you could possibly say, Charlie. It's not funny. That's why you'll never be a clown. I could have been a clown. If it weren't for these meddling kids, I could have taken over this carnival. There's the meddling kids. Could have made myself a clown. Where you're going, there'll be plenty of time to study your technique. Clown college. Oh, they don't let anybody in jail. But kids, just because of you, the Haha Carnival is safe again. So I'd like to thank you in my own personal way. It's not the Haha Carnival belongs to you. Everything is free. How does that grab you? Even the food? Especially the food. Great, and Daphne? Yes? This time we ride the roller coaster. I'm with you. No more boats for me. Even a roller coaster sounds better than another boat to me. Great, Shaggy, Scooby, let's go. Like, thanks, but no thanks, Fred. Scooby and I have had enough of the old roller coaster. More than enough. What do you want me to do with Charlie, boss? We should call the authorities. Well, now, I don't think so. See, Fred, us folks in the carny business like to keep family business in the family, so to speak. Have a much better idea than the police. Call us when you get back, Charlie. They're going to send him into orbit. Oh no. He'll just die. That's way worse than calling the authorities. He's dead now. Yep, he's just dead. That was it. And that's how it ends. They murdered a failed clown. Thanks a lot, Mystery Incorporated. Wow, this was a fascinating game. Again, it wears its LucasArts influences on its sleeve, and I kind of love that. It's a gorgeous game for a Genesis game. There are moments that capture some of the Scooby-Doo spirit, whatever that is, but maybe not quite enough to hold together what are some pretty questionable puzzles. Without a walkthrough, I think I'd be completely lost. A lot of this was moon logic. A lot of it, there were periods where there was no clear objective, but it was worth experiencing. It was a game I got very curious about when I found out about it, so I'm glad I finally had a chance to play it, to complete it, to see them murder a clown at the very end. That was worth 2 hours and 20 minutes alone, to see that act of cruelty that defines what it means to be part of the Scooby Gang. So thanks a lot for joining me. We sort of dwindled down there at the end, but I appreciate you sticking it out and slapping a few stickers along the way and sharing some messages too. So I'm going to call it a night there. Next week, I'm not sure what I'll be back with, but I'll be back with some new adventure game, and I'll try to announce over there on Twitter or somewhere else what's coming up. But join me next week, and for now, I will see you soon. Take care.